Hi, welcome to my channel, 369 Tarot. Thank you so much for being here with me. And I'm going to do a reading for you guys today. So this reading is going to be a third-party reading, okay? So this one is going to be between Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and the Karmic partner. All right, so while you're watching the reading, just keep in mind that it is a general reading. While it is a general reading, I do have a tendency to get pretty detailed, so just use those details along with your own intuition to help to guide you through the messages, okay? Information for private and personal readings are down below each video in the description box below. And if you like to help support the channel, you can leave me a like, share, subscribe, and a comment down below as well. And I just want to say thank you before we get started to Alexa for your donation to the channel. Thank you so much. And we're going to go ahead and get started here. So I'm going to start off by pulling the mutual energy between the Divine Masculine energy and the Divine Feminine energy. And I thought for this reading, maybe we would go back to the basics a little bit. So I brought out a few of my Rider-Waite, a couple of them. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull that mutual energy here. These are going to be the 3 decks that we use. All 3, well, actually 2 are Rider-Waite. This one I just thought would be really nice to use because it's kind of spring-like. It's kind of like almost spring-like, you know, towards the end of the winter. It kind of reminds me of, and I just thought it would be nice. Kind of resonating with that one. And yeah, I'm just hoping for spring soon, an early spring maybe. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. So, of course, we're going to start off by pulling this mutual energy between the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. And we're going to be using tarot. Spirit, please reveal to me what is the mutual energy between the Divine Masculine for this reading and the Divine Feminine. Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me what is the mutual energy between the Divine Masculine and the Karmic partner. Okay. All right, so in the mutual energies here, I'm sorry, I just got to fix this camera for you guys. There we go. All right, so in the mutual energy here between the feminine and the masculine energy, we do have the 2 of Pentacles. All right, and it did come out in reverse. So this has been a struggle, I feel, in the mutual energy. It's been a struggle for the masculine. It's been a struggle for the feminine. Okay, I feel that there's an energy of trying to keep up with the energy, trying to juggle too many things at once. And I think it's a masculine. This is a masculine here. So they're trying to juggle too many things at once and have dropped the ball. That's what I'm getting here, trying to take on everything at once and not being able to handle it. This is a masculine who is feeling overwhelmed. They feel overwhelmed with themselves. They feel overwhelmed with their life. They feel overwhelmed with their job, with their finances, and their relationships. They just feel completely kind of over their head. And I feel like for at least the past 2 years, I'm seeing the struggle for this masculine, trying to stay afloat, trying to basically come through on the commitments that you've made. But there's also rocky shores here. See the rocky shores? There's rocky shores that he's walking on. Okay, so things are rocky in the relationship. It doesn't look good right now. This masculine has been juggling. They've been balancing, and they've had 2 relationships going on at the same time. Okay, this masculine has been physical with both this divine feminine and the karmic partner from what I'm picking up here. I feel like this masculine also has tried to put things off, play things off, okay, in order to keep that juggle going. Not willing to sacrifice, to let go, to prioritize, not willing to do any of those things. And this is a pattern they've had in their life. I feel like this is a masculine who takes on too much at once. This is a masculine who isn't willing to compromise, and they don't like compromising. So now they're standing on rocky shores here. They can't, it's like the struggle has defeated them. They've definitely dropped the ball. Okay. That's the energy I'm feeling here. And you know what? I feel like this isn't the first time, but this has been a repeating pattern, okay, that this feminine has been dealing with from this masculine. Not being able to be reliable, not being able to be physically present. Excuse after excuse after excuse is what I'm picking up from this card. And not only that, but this feminine has been very emotional each and every time, because I'm seeing the stormy waters, and you've been very emotional, feminine. So I do feel like there's a disagreement between you right now. That's what I'm feeling here. Not seeing eye to eye. No longer wanting to struggle in this connection. No longer wanting to feel so emotional for someone who you can't rely on, or you feel you can't rely on, who's taking on too much, who's juggling between you and a karmic. So I think there's a feminine out here. Here's what I'm picking up and what I'm channeling, okay? There's a feminine out there who has told their masculine, fine, you don't want to make the choice? That's fine. I'll make the choice for you. So there is a masculine energy who's at a loss. And again, they've dropped the ball on themselves, on their feminine, on life. I also feel like this masculine could also be struggling financially. That's another thing that I've picked up. And I think that in their past, they definitely have struggled financially. But it's almost like they struggle to break free of that pattern of struggling with finances. So I feel like this masculine struggles to break free of that, to have financial freedom. Okay. So let's get a clarifier here for the mutual energy. Let's see what else is going on. Spirit, please reveal to me. Okay, here we go. It came out very quickly. Like, it was like thrown, like, there you go. Okay, feminine, I feel like you're a little bit upset with your masculine. I really do. I feel like, and I'm channeling your energy right now, you feel like you've been put last. You feel like your feelings were disregarded, that they were completely invalidated by your masculine, disregarded, acting like they don't matter. And you know what? You're tired of the hurt. You're tired of the pain. You're tired of chasing somebody who is refusing to put you first, is what I'm seeing here. So you're like, I'm not going to chase this person anymore because this person, this masculine, is chasing everyone but me. It seems like the more you chase them, the more you go after them, the more they take on from everyone else. The more distant they become, the more they're struggling with different things. So feminine, you've decided you're not going to chase them anymore. That if they're not going to make a choice, you're going to make it for them. And I think you told them that. All right. Feminine, you or your masculine could be a Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, even Venus or Jupiter. And I just heard Taurus in the second house. And I know Taurus is in the second house, but your masculine might have Taurus in the second house to where they're meant to really struggle with their finances until a certain point in their life, until a certain lesson is learned in their life. So a lot of Taurus people actually do go through that, I feel. Struggling financially until a certain point or until a certain lesson is learned. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this karmic energy, all right? We have the Queen of Swords here. So this is not good, and guess what? Feminine, I feel you're a little frustrated with your masculine, and I don't want to say anger. I'm just saying you feel disappointed. You feel let down, and you feel frustrated for chasing this person that's constantly juggling everyone and everything else. And I think you're also questioning their priorities, okay? But look at this Queen of Swords. Does she look happy to you? No. No, she doesn't look happy at all. As a matter of fact, she looks very stern, very angry, okay? Angry. So in the relationship between this masculine and this karmic partner, there's a lot of anger there. There's a lot of resentment. This karmic has a lot of anger and has a lot of resentment towards this masculine. And I have Libra energy coming in here. Okay. This is a relationship where it's almost impossible to have a nice conversation, a productive conversation, a conversation that makes you feel good. There's not a lot of empathy in this relationship, okay? I feel like this is a karmic who takes every opportunity and every chance to cut this masculine down. I think that this masculine takes on everything that they possibly can, and they've taken on so much in their past, projects, work, things. They'll just take things on until they can't possibly carry it anymore, until they can't possibly hold it anymore, until they have to drop the ball. And then they let themselves down and their heart very much. And I feel a karmic who is like laughing at them inside. On the inside, this karmic is laughing. This karmic puts this masculine down over a lot of things, okay? This is someone who, again, they don't have a productive speech or conversation or a nice speech or conversation. It's always, you know, if you try to have a conversation with this karmic, even if you're like this karmic's friend, they will find ways to like place a dig in there in the conversations, you know, they will find little ways to insult you. And maybe you wouldn't even notice that they're doing that until later on and you like think about the conversation and then you're like, oh my gosh, did they just really? Yes. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the type of person this karmic is, you know, but they're not so nice to this masculine as they are to other people in conversation. This masculine gets insulted. This karmic's been through a lot in her life, and I think that she's been through a lot of loss in the relationship. There could have even been a loss of a child here in the relationship. or a child or a pregnancy between the masculine and this karmic. And I think that this karmic blames it all on the masculine. That's what I'm seeing. They blame all of it on the masculine. So they take out a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, resentment, and loss on this masculine, to the point to where the relationship is no longer productive. Okay, it's not a loving relationship. This is a relationship of pain and loss and resentment that's binding them together. And on the inside, this masculine blames himself as well. On the inside, this masculine takes in all the insults that this karmic throws at them, takes them into his mind, takes them into his heart. And he tells himself that he's disappointed in himself. He tells himself that one day he'll find that thing that he's good at. That one day, you know, he'll be where he wants to be. He won't be struggling anymore. His financial situation will be better, you know, and everyone can see that he's not, you know, a bad person, or he's not, you know, a disappointment like this karmic makes him feel. But in reality, it is just this karmic looking into a mirror and projecting it all onto this masculine. This karmic doesn't know how to deal with pain. They don't know how to deal with grief or any of that. Okay, so they do take it out on the wrong people, on the wrong, on this masculine. Spirit, please reveal to me, what is the mutual energy? Tell me more about the mutual energy between the karmic partner and this masculine. Okay, so there's a lot of differences between them. This is like polar opposite karmic mirrors. All right. And I have a lot of Venus energy here. So somebody has very strong Venus. It could be this masculine, all right? Because, you know, or this karmic could be a Libra, and the feminine here could be a Taurus. But I have really strong Venus energy. This masculine could be a Taurus, and the karmic could be a Libra, okay? Or they could have sharing... you all could actually have like sharing Venus signs, or some sort of strange opposition. Yeah, I am picking that up actually. If you lined all three of your charts up, you would see that you all three have this strange conjunction or opposition to Venus here. So there's an element there. And Venus is about relationships. And from what I'm seeing here, this is a past life relationship. Okay. Really interesting, actually. I feel like this masculine in a past life, I'm seeing him on a ship. I'm seeing him dressed in sailor's outfit, like a sailor. So he sailed the seas. He sailed the ocean. He was a traveler, an explorer, is what I'm picking up here. So there could be a feminine out here who feels very strongly guided to the seas, to boats, or maybe you've even had a past life vision of your masculine sailing, being in the ocean, that type of thing. So you are different from what I'm used to dating. What differences here? So this is like a big dark void between the two of them. Okay. They're just so very different. And you know what? There's so much that has happened in this karmic relationship in the time that they've been together, that they are two completely different people now than they were before. This karmic has become resentful. This karmic has become hateful. This masculine has become disappointed in himself. This masculine has lost his confidence, his self-esteem, all of that. So this relationship has really changed them both. Not for the better, for the worse. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull this feminine's energy. We got the High Priestess and the Nine of Wands that just wanted to fly out when I was shuffling. So very Taurus energy. Let's see. Spirit, please reveal to me. And Sagittarius, actually. So you could have very strong Sagittarius placements. Spirit, please reveal to me this feminine's energy towards her masculine. Oh boy. Feminine. This fell directly on my candle flame. Like, you don't want nothing to do with your masculine right now. Like, you are so tired of chasing them. You feel like you've been led down an illusion. You feel like they have lied. You're tired of being a second option. You're tired of just being an option at all. You don't know what's real or fake in your relationship. Okay. And you're feeling a little confused about your masculine. You're confused about the whole situation. And I don't think you're happy about it. Okay, feminine? Especially since, you know, this card, you try to throw my card in the fire. You're like, no, I'm tired of their lies. But yeah, you're tired of being an option. You're tired of being lied to. You're tired of feeling confused about this. And the more you chase them, the more confused you feel. The more you feel they're lying. So yeah, and this is, you know, again, about options. You don't want to be that option. You feel like you should be the only option. Spirit, tell me more about this feminine's energy towards her masculine. Okay, so we have casual sex that came out. Let's be friends with benefits and leave emotions out of it. So feminine, with the Seven of Cups, you know, I do feel like this relationship, and again, from the beginning, I felt this masculine has been physical with you in the karmic. Okay, so I don't know. That doesn't mean that, you know, they're with the karmic right now or anything. It's just an energy. Okay, that's too bright. It's just an energy that they have been with both of you physically. All right, but yeah, you're tired of being friends with benefits. Okay. You do have emotions, but right now you're really confused about your emotions. You're really confused if your person has emotions. And I think feminine, you know, you've told them no more friends with benefits, no more sleeping together. That's not an option anymore. Because I think you're confused and you're confusing me, and I'm tired of chasing you. That's what I'm seeing here, feminine. This is a very intense relationship. I feel like it's very sexual as well. It's like the sexual attraction is very deep. It's explosive is what I'm seeing here between the two of you. An attraction that is just very magnetic, that you couldn't help but be drawn towards them, right? But now you feel so confused, more confused than you've ever felt in your whole life about this connection. Because you know that there's emotion there. You know they have emotion. You feel that emotion. You feel that connection. You feel it in their touch. You feel it when you guys are together. You feel it when, you know, you're with them physically or intimately and they say there's no emotions, yet you feel those emotions. You see it. in their eyes. You feel it in their kiss and their touch, the way they look at you. Everything tells you there's emotions there. And not only are they there, but they're deep. But then they go and tell you, we're just friends. So it's more confusing to you, feminine, than anything else is what I'm getting here. So let's go ahead and take a look at this masculine energy. I really feel like they're coming out as the Two of Pentacles in reverse. But let's go ahead and, take a look here. It feels so good to have these cards out again. Okay. It just feels so good to shuffle them. All right. Spirit, please reveal to me this masculine's energy towards his divine feminine here. What is his energy towards his feminine? Okay, so I have 2 Cancerian energies coming out here, and I have 7 and 7. All right. So with the Chariot here, this is wanting to move on, wanting to move forward. This is a masculine who's very stubborn in their ways. They definitely feel they have something to prove. They feel like they have something to prove to everyone, to the whole entire world. And, I feel like it's frustrating for you, feminine. It's like, why can't you prove that you want to be with me? Why can't you prove your love for me? Why is everything and everyone else in the world so important that you feel you have to go out of your way to prove yourself to them? But yet you leave me in the dust. You leave me in the clouds. You leave me hurting, emotional, chasing you, not knowing what to think, confused. Why is this? I feel this is a masculine who's trying to get back on his feet after a very hard financial struggle. Okay, I feel that this masculine struggled and worked very hard for a long time, only to just barely keep their head over water. All right, and now I feel like they're finally trying to get caught up, trying to get on their feet. Okay, I feel that this is a masculine who believes that destiny, that fate is against them, that it had always been against them. I feel like this masculine is overspent on a car. They definitely overspent on a car. It kind of like put them out financially. That's what I'm picking up. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about this masculine's energy towards this feminine. So feminine, you and your masculine could be a Cancer. Okay. So we got unrequited, and it did come out in reverse. Loving you is the most painful thing I've ever done. So this is you speaking to your masculine feminine. Loving you has been painful. Loving you has been hard. Pretending like we're only friends has been hard. It's been confusing because deep down, I love you. And I know that you love me. But it feels unrequited. It feels I'm the only one that's loving you, that you're not loving me back. And it's been very painful. Feminine, I feel like this relationship has been a relationship unlike any other one you've ever been in. Everything is different about this relationship. And this whole friends with benefits thing with you and your masculine here, I feel like you've never done that before, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so it's like you went into this connection because the attraction was so strong. It felt faded. You saw a distance of the galaxy of the stars in their eyes, and it felt like home to you, even if it was just a glimmer that you saw. I do also feel like there's a lot of fantasy going on here. A lot of fantasy, a lot of intuitive connections and daydreaming about each other. Okay. Especially sexually. So a lot of sexual fantasies and daydreams. And I feel like you went into this, feminine, not fully understanding the stubbornness of this masculine, not fully understanding the pain that you were taking on in your heart, and feeling that that love is unrequited. Because this masculine certainly tries not to show it to you. But you know what I'll tell you? It's been a struggle for them. It's been a struggle to keep up that act. It has. Because you know and you sense that the emotion is strong and it's deep. And I can tell you right now that it is. That they've been struggling. Struggling not to show love to you. They've been struggling not to confess to you. They've been holding it all back. And it's been painful. It's been hard. And again, it's been a struggle. But they're very stubborn. Very stubborn. Feminine, you and your masculine both could be a Cancer energy, sun, moon, rising. Okay. Maybe you have Venus and Cancer. All right, let's go ahead and get this feminine's thoughts towards this masculine. Feminine, what are you thinking? Spirit, please reveal to me, what is this feminine's thoughts towards this masculine? More Sagittarius energy. So I do have really strong Sagittarius wanting to come through. Spirit, please reveal to me, what are the emotions this feminine feels towards her masculine? Spirit, please reveal to me, what are the true intentions this feminine has towards her masculine? And Spirit, please reveal to me, what are the actions this feminine would like to take moving towards her masculine over the next 6 weeks? Okay. Very much understood, feminine. All right. So you got Temperance, King of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Three of Cups. So you got 2 3s here. So right now I have 7 7 3 3 or 7 3 7 3. All right, but multiples is 7 and 3. 2 3s are the Lovers. That's a 6, okay? And it's about balance. This has not been equal. It has not been balanced because there's a third party. So the emotional aspect is completely out of balance. And I feel like this masculine is emotionally blocked. Emotionally blocking out his heart. Okay, and we'll get further into that. But with the 7s, you know, 2 7s, that equals up to Temperance. So Temperance and the Lovers, that's intimacy. Feminine, you're craving intimacy in your heart. You feel it. You feel it with your person every time you touch, every time you kiss, even when you talk, even when you think about your person. You feel that intimacy. You feel them like they're right there with you when you're fantasizing about them, when you're daydreaming about them. I feel like it can just come on suddenly for you. And that's because spiritually your masculine is trying to connect with you. All right. Sorry, I just need a drink of water. So with Temperance here, you feel like it's so out of balance. You feel like they're very closed off. Okay. You want to fix things. You want them to come around. You want them to see your side of things. to finally open up, to give a little bit emotionally, the same way that you've been giving. Because honestly, you've been feeling very emotionally drained from this connection, especially because of all the confusion that you've been going through about it. And this person's been very confusing. And I feel like in your mind, in your thoughts, you're saying, you know what? Enough is enough. If you can't open up intimately, you know, if you can't give a little bit, see eye to eye, then if you can't actually help me to balance things out so that I'm not standing here with my cup full and overflowing, giving it to you, offering it to you, and you with nothing to offer, right? It's unfair, it's unbalanced, and you're not willing to continue. So you're saying enough is enough in your mind and your thoughts. You're saying this connection is intimate. We have been intimate is what you're saying, but you're tired of the other options. You're tired of thinking of your person even being with somebody else, giving that intimacy to someone else that you know and you feel when they're with you. You feel that they're even giving it away to this karmic. So feminine, you're saying enough is enough. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the thoughts this feminine has towards her masculine. Okay, we got detached in reverse. I'm emotionally closed off, so I don't feel my past wounds. All right, so look at your heart, feminine, in this card. It looks cracked in a million pieces from this relationship, from the confusion, you know, from the unbalance. And it did come out in reverse. You've been working very hard to detach your emotions, to detach your heart from this relationship, to really try to be just friends, to really try to leave your emotions out of this connection, but you can't help it. The intimacy is there. It's there like no other relationship. It's there like it's always been there, just waiting to be activated by your person, waiting to be activated by their eyes, by their touch. It's always been there, like a distant memory in your soul, in your DNA. That you're struggling with detaching your emotions from them. And I'm also seeing here an angel energy coming in to heal your heart. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Because I think that you've asked for that. You've asked Spirit to help, to come in, to heal your heart, to help to bring balance into your heart, to help to clear out the confusion. This is what you've asked for. And Spirit is saying, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here to heal that cracked, broken heart. And your emotions, feminine, we have the King of Pentacles here. All right, so the King of Pentacles is very, very physical, right? You feel like you can't depend on your person. You feel like whenever they do say they're going to come through for you, whenever they do open up a little bit, they take 2 steps backwards. You feel like they're not reliable. They're not dependable. In your heart, you want this to be your person. They feel like home. They feel like the place where your heart just wants to be at, just wants to rest with them, right? But what they're offering is physical. So in your heart, you really want them to turn over a new leaf, right? To stand up and see your side of things and say, you know what? You're right. It isn't fair. It isn't fair that your heart is pining for our love while, I'm ignoring it. But the truth is their heart is pining too. Spirit, please reveal to me the emotions that this masculine has towards this feminine. You know what? I said masculine. Let me do that over again. Spirit, please reveal to me the emotions this feminine has towards this masculine. Divine timing. Okay. Trust in the perfection of divine timing. So feminine, you feel like you've wasted a lot of time here. You feel like they're never going to change. But in your heart, there's a part of you still there that does still trust in this connection, that does still trust in divine timing, but feels that your heart is just confused. So you've decided that you still want this divine timing to work. You still want it to come into play, but you feel like for your own protection, it's best that you detach yourself from the intimacy here, from the emotions. And you feel the best way to do that is to walk away from this third party situation. No longer willing to chase something that hurts you. So for your intentions here towards your person, Aries energy. All right, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. So you feel like they are very detached. They're so closed off. You are running out of patience for this person is what I'm seeing here. Feminine, I think you have a lot of earth energy, a lot of Sagittarius energy as well, is what I'm picking up. But yeah, you feel like your intentions, because you feel like they're never going to change. They're never going to turn over a new leaf. This timing will never come. You have your doubts, feminine. You're skeptical. So your intentions are to walk away, not walk away from your person. You're not turning your back on them, but you are turning your back on the third party situation. Because overall, you feel like with the way they've been so closed off in their emotions, they haven't even been a friend to you. As a matter of fact, you feel they might have even been a little cruel. And feminine, you're very, very sensitive. I think that you kind of put yourself out there with this person because you felt so strongly towards them. And I feel like it's like you met this person and your soul just went, your soul was on like, it's like your mind stopped working and your soul just took the lead, right? Towards this person. And I do think that you entered this relationship and it's something that you've never been in before. You've never been in this type of relationship. It's been hard on you. It's been emotional. Okay. And you feel like you've given it enough time because it's hurting very badly. Feminine, I also think that you're very close to your father. I see that you have a very close connection with your father. Okay, and I feel like your father is someone who has been your best friend throughout the years, is what I'm seeing here as well. But I feel like since you've been in this connection, you haven't really spoken to your father as much. So I think you might be planning on going to see your father, making a trip to see him. Because it always makes you feel better, I feel like. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the intentions that this feminine has towards this masculine. Okay, yeah, we got travel and apology. Okay, travel was in reverse. So with the Three of Wands coming out in reverse, I feel like you're not able to travel right now. Like you really have been wanting to go see your father, but you're not able to travel, or you're not able to travel to see them for some reason here. But yeah, so I'm seeing there's some kind of travel that you want to do, but it's like you have to wait for that. I also think that you've been waiting for your masculine to come and see you, travel to see you, and you've had to wait for that. I feel like the last 2 to 3 times you guys have set it up to see each other, they haven't come through. They haven't been dependable as a friend. And I think you're frustrated about that. I think you also want an apology from your person for this, for treating you this way. Okay? So that's what you want. You would like them to travel, to come and see you, to actually put in some effort, right? Show that they care. That's what you want to see. Because you've shown that you've cared. Now they need to show that they care. That's how I'm channeling your energy, feminine. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the actions here. Yeah, with the Three of Cups in reverse, you feel like they haven't been a very good friend to you. They haven't had your back when you really needed it. You were hoping for a new beginning. You were hoping for something to change here, but you feel like it never is going to change. You feel like maybe even they're lying to you. They place you under an illusion that perhaps maybe they don't really care about you. There's a lot of thoughts going through your mind here, but I think that you've decided, feminine, that you don't want to be a friend to them. Because friends don't hurt friends this way. Friends don't say they don't have any emotions for their friends, right? Friends don't use their friends, and they don't take advantage of them, and they don't let them down constantly over and over and over. That's how you feel, feminine. So you're saying to this masculine, you know what? I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be in a relationship with you. I don't want to be an option here. It's either everything or nothing with you, feminine. And that's the way you've been always with your heart. You put your heart, your whole heart, into everything that you do. And this isn't anything different. Spirit, please reveal to me. And yeah, you're like, no more casual sex, no more friends with benefits, none of that. Three of Wands, Three of Cups. You don't like the idea, you know, of that. You don't like the idea of sharing your person with someone else. It doesn't feel good. It's not, you don't like it, feminine, not at all. Okay, not at all. You also question if your masculine is intimate with this karmic still. That's a question that's on your mind, and we're going to find that out. Spirit, please reveal to me the actions that this feminine would like to take towards her masculine. Oh boy, we got communication on the telephone. All right. So yeah, you feel like you want to tell them, look, I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to engage in this behavior. I don't want to be a second option. I don't want to be, you know, have nothing to do with that. Because friends don't treat each other like this. Friends don't leave each other hanging constantly. And you would like an apology from them. You would really like them to do it face to face, but you would accept it on the phone is what I'm seeing here. But that's where you're at your energy, feminine. Very strong Cancerian energy. Very strong Taurus energy, okay? Let me brighten it up in here just a little. Okay. So let's see what Spirit wants to tell you about your connection with your person. About your energy specifically. Spirit, what would you like to tell this feminine about her energy towards her person? We got 2. Okay, so we have that heart healing coming in. All right, this beautiful angel wants to help to heal your heart, feminine. And it says, guess what? You have a secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Feminine, right now you're probably saying, well, duh. I know that they have deeper feelings for me. And again, going back to the reading, you can feel that. You feel it in their touch. You feel it with every fiber of your being. You feel the love between you, like a past distant memory, like an echo in the back of your soul that you can't quite place your finger on. That's what it feels like. Okay. So of course, you know, your soul knows they have deeper feelings for you, but guess what? It's deeper than you even thought. Okay. It goes really deep. And they have a lot of emotions and feelings that they are hiding for you. They do love you and they do admire you just as much as you do them. They're just better at trying to cover it up. But guess what? They've been struggling trying to cover it up. This whole thing that you've been watching your masculine like kind of spiral, that's them trying to struggle with their emotions, trying to cover up the emotions they have for you, trying to keep them secret, just struggling. So feminine, give it some time, okay? That's what Spirit is saying. Just give it some time, all right? And they will reveal their feelings for you, but it's not going to be right yet. It's going to be in time, all right? So we'll, you know, see if we can get more information about that right now. But let's go ahead and get into your masculine's reading. Spirit, please reveal to me, what is this masculine's thoughts towards his feminine? Totally blue. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles here. All right, so their thoughts is that they do need to give to you. They do need to open up more. They know this. It's in their mind. Okay. They also feel like for you, feminine, that you've come along and you've kind of just stolen their heart. It was unexpected. They never expected it. You've stolen their heart right away and they don't even know what happened. And ever since then, they have been struggling. They have been struggling to keep up the appearance of who they once were. But the truth is, they've been completely changed. We also have 666 here. Okay. Which is talking about love. Okay. A universal love. A love that has went back to another lifetime. That echo that you feel in your soul, that pull. You definitely feel it, masculine. And so do you, feminine. You both feel that distant echo of a memory that seems kind of like a dream, somewhere far back in your mind, somewhere far back in your soul. And you can't really see it, but you know it's there because you feel it. It's like an imprint. It's like an awakening to something that you once were. Spirit, please reveal to me. Tell me more. Tell me more about the thoughts this masculine has towards this feminine. Okay, superficiality, and it did come out in reverse. It's easier to be superficial and be accepted. Again, with the Six of Pentacles, they're struggling with money. Okay, really struggling with money. With superficiality, I think that they cover a lot of their insecurities up in different ways. One of the ways that I'm seeing is their car. They spend too much money on their car. I'm really picking that up, you guys. They really do. Because they have very low self-esteem. Their confidence is very low at what they're able to achieve. So they tell themselves if they have a very nice or expensive car, they have very nice, expensive things, everyone will think they're successful. then the karmic might even see them as successful. Then they won't feel so much like a failure. And it's not that they're trying to impress this karmic, but it's more like a validation thing. It's like, you know, when someone tells you that you're worthless, or that you're undeserving or something like that for so long, or tells you you're untalented, whatever it may be, for so long, it comes to a point where you just want to prove to them that they're wrong, that you want to force them, to see that you are talented, that you are, worth a lot more than what they thought, things like that. So that's what they're going through. That's how they've been handling life. And I do feel like they've become numb in this karmic relationship. They have become completely numb, like a mannequin. They started associating themselves, their soul, their likes, their dislikes, their love with items, personal things, things like cars, things like clothes. But it doesn't make them happy. It doesn't really make them happy. Because what they're really searching for is for someone to tell them that they've done such a great job. What they're really searching for is for someone to tell them that they're a good person, that they're valuable, that their input is valuable, that what they have to say and what they do is valuable, that it's worth it. That's what they're looking for. And that's a validation that they've become kind of obsessed with getting. And all the time that they've been put down, insulted, not only by the karmic, but, by people in the world. And I feel like this masculine might have grown up, very not having as much as most people. So they might have grown up very poor. And, so it's like they always had kind of this self-confidence issue in regards to that. And I see that it's been reinforced. So I think growing up, this masculine has learned to cover up their insecurities with more expensive things, with nicer things. I'm seeing this masculine, like as a teenager, as a young adult, saving up for a very expensive thing, maybe even saving all their money for years to get something very expensive, because they felt like now people will see my worth. If I have this, they'll know that I'm important. So they become used to being superficial. They've forgotten how to give. They've forgotten how to give from their heart. They've forgotten how to give love. They've forgotten how to open up to love. It's much easier to just be physical. It's much easier to just be superficial. Spirit, please reveal to me the emotions that this masculine truly has for his divine feminine. Four of Pentacles, very Taurus energy. I have Taurus Virgo here in these two cards, very, very earth energy for this masculine. But with the Four of Pentacles, feminine, they're holding on to you in their heart. They really are. But they have built an armor around their emotions for you. They have built a ginormous wall, not even a wall, a city around their heart. Something that's almost impossible to penetrate, right? But the truth is, you're constantly on their mind. You're constantly on their heart. They hold on to you very dearly, the memory of you in their heart, okay? But yet they do feel alone when they think about you. When they think about you and their love for you, and how they're keeping it silent, keeping it secret, holding on to those secrets so tightly, not letting them escape. Somehow it makes them feel so very alone. More alone than they've ever felt in their life. So alone that they don't even have their own emotions to keep them company. So the more they think about how they feel towards you, feminine, the more they do feel alone. The more they just want to shut out those feelings, because that is a scary thought to them, that they are truly alone in this world. Spirit, tell me more about the emotions this masculine feels towards his feminine. Okay, let's do that again. We got waiting, inner conflict, love strike, and shadow work. Hiding in the shadows, waiting and waiting, never coming clean, right? Spirit, tell me more about the emotions this masculine feels. Yep, it came out again, you guys. So yeah, they're in inner conflict. The more they hold on, the more they push those feelings down, that love down, those emotions, the more they feel in conflict, the more alone they feel. There's a war inside this masculine, battling, waging, right? Feelings against superficiality. Their world feels chaotic. They feel like they can't seem to think straight. Right now, they can't seem to make the right decision. Every choice they make is leading them to detriment, especially financially. Okay, is what I'm seeing here. I think this is someone who doesn't really talk about their problems, you know? They hold it all in. They feel like they don't want to burden others. And also, they just don't like people seeing what's inside. They don't like people seeing those emotions. Spirit, what is this masculine's true intentions towards this divine feminine? Oh my gosh, 333. So somebody could be seeing 333. I know this masculine's seeing 333. So are you, feminine. You've seen it recently. And we got the 3 of Wands, better days ahead, a better tomorrow. Right? Setting off on a journey. Deciding that you're ready for that journey. Okay? Ready to move forward, ready to make things better, wanting to make you happy. With the 3 of Wands here, wanting to make that move. So this masculine is all about wanting to make that move. But they're in conflict about it. Okay. So let's get another card. Spirit, tell me more about their true intentions towards this feminine. You know what, feminine? They really want a future with you. Okay. They do. They think about it all the time. They hold it in, but truly their intention is to have a future with you. I think they think about a future with you. That's their intentions. And then they tell themselves, like, no, this person isn't going to want you. You're not good enough. You don't have enough money. They always go back to the money thing. Like, they really are down on themselves about it. Spirit, please reveal to me. And we got a lot of 4th house energy here as well. This masculine really he grew up very poor. And he did develop a certain attitude and look about money. The way he looks at money, the attitude he has towards money. Thinking that it's something, that makes you important. Feeling like that's the reason why he's not important, because he doesn't have money. And that's truly heartbreaking. It really is. Because it really isn't what makes you important. And I wish that somebody would have told this masculine that growing up. I think this masculine felt very alone as a child as well. I think that he might have even been bullied, picked on for not having enough. What I'm seeing here as well is I feel like This masculine might have had to, like his mother and him, might have had to take things from charity, things like that. And I feel like he did get bullied over it. And he got like made fun of by other kids and things like that. Really took a toll on his self-esteem, really made him feel unimportant. He learned very quickly not to talk about his emotions. He learned very quickly not to expose it. Yeah, look what flew out, children. Sometimes children can be like, I swear, the meanest, you know, to other children. So yeah, that's what happened in this masculine's childhood. And it's really hard for him to get past. It's really hard for him to release that guilt. But the truth is here, it's not this masculine's guilt. It's all those other children. They should have the guilt, masculine, not you. Because the same as you're an adult now, those children are adults now too. They can now look back in the past and see what they did to another person, to their self-esteem, right? You don't have to carry that weight. You didn't do it. All right, Spirit, tell me more about the intentions this masculine has towards this feminine. So yeah, 3, they want a new beginning, but they keep telling themselves that you won't accept them, that they don't have enough money, they're not important enough. Manifesting in reverse. So they are actually like self-destructing this relationship. The very thing that they fear happening is what they're creating. They are in fear of losing you, feminine, and you know, that's why they're holding on to you so tight. They're in fear of losing you, but all of those thoughts, putting themselves down, constantly telling themselves they're not good enough, that you're not going to love them, and refusing to open up about how you truly feel, is actually causing you to manifest what you don't want, masculine. It's causing you to manifest that negative energy and outcome. Because now your feminine's like, okay, I'm done. I'm walking away. I'm not going to be a third party. I'm not going to be another option. I'm not going to be a friends with benefits. I'm not going to chase you. Spirit, please reveal to me the actions that this masculine is going to take towards this feminine over the next 6 weeks. Okay, look at that. Ace of Cups. You guys seen it come out. So yeah, I feel like over the next 3 weeks, they actually are going to open up. They're going to express some love to you, because the truth is they don't want to lose you. And they know this. The truth is they know that they're about to lose you if they don't make a move, if they don't make things more balanced. This is also healing. Wanting to heal the relationship, not wanting to let you go. I think that letting you go is the last thing that they actually want to do. Okay. They're very emotional. When they think about you, they get very emotional. They get a little tear behind their eye with their Cancerian energy here. So yeah, they're so afraid of losing you because they see you as someone that actually does see value in them right now, right? But they feel like if they reveal their true self, you would no longer see that in them. And they feel like right now, like you wanting to disconnect from this, that you must have seen their true value, that they're, you know, the same as everyone else has in the past. But it's not true, because this feminine has made it very clear this masculine needs to open up. Spirit, tell me more about the actions this masculine is going to take towards this feminine. So this is healing from the separation between you. All right. Healing from the separation between your hearts, between your souls, the disconnect between the emotions. All right. Healing from that. But honestly, if this masculine keeps getting so down on himself, he is going to manifest the separation he's afraid of. And then and only then can he heal spiritually, heal enough to come forward. Okay. There's also a separation that he knows needs to take place with the karmic. All right. He knows it needs to happen. He knows it needs to take place. He knows that he can never heal being with this karmic. He knows he doesn't deserve most of the things this karmic says to him. He knows that the relationship and the love with the karmic isn't true. It isn't real. But I think there is an element of guilt there with the karmic as well. And we'll get into that. Spirit, please reveal to me, what would you like to tell whoever's watching about this masculine's energy? Two again, 2 and 2. That must be another sync for you guys. You guys have so many syncs. You guys have 333, 666, 2 and 2. Okay. So wow, there's so much happening spiritually behind the scenes. Okay, so this is a purging and a cleansing of emotions, right? Of inner conflict, letting it out. Because this masculine's been holding on to so much hurt in his heart, so much conflict in his heart. That spirit is like, it's time for healing. It's time to let it go. And it's time to start by opening up to yourself. Open up yourself to your own emotions. Open up yourself to that healing so that you can then open up to your feminine. Okay, it may not be easy. It's going to take a lot of reflection. Okay, it is going to be very emotional. Like I said, this masculine's afraid of his emotions. But Spirit is saying emotions are a natural and they're a necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and they can cloud your vision. So in order to see things clearly, masculine, you have to let go of resentment towards yourself. It's time to let it go. It's time to release it. All right. It's time for spiritual healing. And the second card we have here is Twin Flame. So yes, this is your twin flame, masculine. Your passion ignites. So let it ignite. Stop trying to put it out. It's a beautiful thing. It's a passion that's only shared with one other person on this earth, and that's your twin flame. Okay. So this masculine will be releasing conflict. He's going to separate himself from the conflict within him, and he's going to learn how to do that. I think he's going to open up to you. I would give it 3 weeks, and then around the 3rd week, I feel like they're really going to open up to you. They're going to reach out to you, feminine. Okay. So let's take a look here at this karmic's energy and the masculine's energy towards the karmic. Spirit, please reveal to me, what is this masculine's energy towards the karmic partner? Oh boy, we got the 5 of Wands in reverse. It's always a battle with this karmic. It's always a fight. It never ends. It never gets better. There's disagreements. There's fighting constantly. This karmic's very aggressive. Very, very aggressive. Okay, everything's a competition. Everything is a battle. Like if this masculine comes home and he's like, oh my gosh, my feet hurt from walking. This karmic might say, well, my feet hurt worse. I walked longer than you and my feet really hurt. If this masculine is sick, this karmic might say, oh my gosh, I was sicker than you a week ago and you're being a baby. Something like that. So there's always a put down in some sort of way. There's always aggression. There's no other people involved in this aggression. It's just the karmic. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. Okay. Spirit, tell me more about this masculine's energy towards the karmic. And you know what? He's actually tired of fighting with this karmic. He really is. He's tired of fighting with her. We got afraid to love again in reverse. All right. This masculine is starting to realize for the longest time Maybe he was afraid of true love. Maybe he had never experienced true love before. That true love was much too different than what he was used to. He's used to aggressiveness. He's used to being put down. He's used to fights, right? For the longest time, he was actually afraid of the connection with you and him, feminine, afraid of true love because he had never experienced that in that way. Spirit, please tell me more about this karmic partner's energy towards this masculine. Runner, someone is running from the truth. So this karmic doesn't care about the truth. She really doesn't. She doesn't care about the truth. She doesn't care about his emotions. She cares about getting her feelings out, her feelings expressed. There's a very big, dark void inside of this karmic. All right. And she wants to blame it all on this masculine. So she's very aggressive. She puts him down constantly. The thing she says isn't true, but she doesn't care if it's true. Right? It's about her anger. It's not about truth. Spirit, please reveal to me the thoughts this masculine has towards this karmic. Two of Swords in reverse. This masculine, first of all, just wishes that she would stop talking to him. He's like, would she just be quiet for just like 2 seconds? Like, please? That's what he's feeling. Again, I have another 2, so now we have 2, 2, 2 in the reading. Okay, so there will be a new beginning. There will be a new partnership here. All right, but the 2 of Wands in reverse, you know what? This masculine's getting to the point to where he's not going to be able to hold back anymore. This masculine is going to stand up and defend himself with words against this karmic. All right? He has been holding back for far too long. He has been afraid to say anything, afraid to ruffle this karmic's feathers anymore. But he's tired of resisting. He's tired of putting up with it. I feel like this masculine gets in his car and he drives far away to another city, to another town, just to get completely away from everything in his life, get away from his thoughts, get away from the karmic, and he imagines himself in a new life. Spirit, please reveal to me the thoughts. Tell me more about the thoughts this masculine has towards his karmic. We have joy. Joy comes from within. Stop seeking outside of yourself. So he knows that this karmic is never going to make him happy. He knows now, and this is what he's learning right now, that there's nothing he can possibly do to make this karmic happy. There really is not. There's nothing that he can do. All right, because this karmic, again, she's got a void in her heart and her soul. It's like a black hole. It devours whatever she comes in contact with, including love, okay, including relationships. So he realizes there's no point in further trying, okay? This is what he's realizing, that this karmic's never going to be happy, that nothing can make her happy, that her heart isn't happy, her soul isn't happy. She won't allow herself to be happy. And as long as he's allowing her to verbally abuse him, he will never be happy. Because this is verbal abuse, I feel. She attacks him verbally. And it's very vicious, okay? Spirit, please reveal to me the emotions that this masculine has towards this karmic. Look at that. The King of Swords in reverse. So they could be married. He could be, I feel like they might have been married for 2 years, is one of the things that I'm picking up, 2 or 3 years. But with the King of Swords in reverse, in his heart, he feels this isn't fair. It isn't fair for him to take all the blame. It isn't fair for him to take all the resentment and the connection and the relationship. It isn't fair. And, you know, knowing he'll never make this karmic happy. He'll never live up to what's right, what's just in her eyes. It doesn't make sense to him. It's not logical for him to keep staying in this connection. So he feels it's not logical. And, you know, I feel like he's tired. He's tired of fighting just to try to make the karmic happy. It's not even about him being happy. It's about the karmic being happy. And he's realizing that's never going to happen. This masculine has found happiness outside of this connection. He found his happiness here, and he didn't expect to. He never expected to feel that way about this person, this feminine, but he did, right? But at the same time, it's like a trigger. It's like a twitch. He had been programmed with this energy of people telling him he's not good enough, that he needs to try harder, that he needs to do more to make others happy. So he's like, in the past, obsessively doing these things to try to please this karmic to make her happy. Meanwhile, she gets meaner. She gets more abusive. So the more he tries, the harder she is on him. So he's finally realizing, hey, it's just not fair. It's just not going to happen. It's not logical to keep doing this. This masculine feels this karmic's cruel, cold, and he's starting to treat her very cruel as well, coldly. Not really cruel, but just cold in the communication, ignoring, cold shoulder. Definitely a cold shoulder. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the emotions this masculine has towards the karmic. Cleansing, clearing out the old energies. Okay, so yeah, he doesn't want to be like this anymore. He doesn't want to be in a relationship like this anymore. And he feels the only way he can truly find peace and happiness in his heart again after this relationship is to truly clear it away, to walk away from it, to find joy inside of his heart, to allow himself to feel happy. Because it isn't allowed in this relationship. As a matter of fact, this karmic hates to see this masculine happy. She hates to see him smile. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me about the actions this masculine is going to take towards this karmic over the next 6 weeks. Okay, we got the Hanged Man. So this is a new perspective. This is an awakening. Okay, this is sacrificing something. Trying to figure out what it is you need to sacrifice. That's what this masculine's going to be figuring out. What do I need to sacrifice to make my life better? What do I need to give up? And he's trying to get this new perspective. He's trying to think logically. All right, so let's get another card. Spirit, what actions does this masculine want to take over the next 6 weeks? Tears. This situation will bring you to tears. Run. So here's what I'm seeing. Over the next 6 weeks, he's going to put it off. He's going to put off the conversation. He's going to put off, you know, talking about an ending here. This is the ending that his soul is wanting to heal. There will be no soul healing for this masculine till he leaves this karmic. That's just the way it is. As a matter of fact, there's going to be tears. The healing comes in when there's a separation. That's the timeline, masculine. So you need an awakening. You need a new perspective. Stop resisting this healing. So everything is waiting on you to make that move. If you choose to stay. Masculine, I have to tell you, you are going to be brought to tears by this karmic in some way. I'm seeing a nervous breakdown. I'm seeing a mental breakdown, masculine. If you don't choose to walk away, this karmic's going to bring you to a mental breakdown. You will be brought to your breaking point until you finally choose healing, choose to walk away, choose to separate, and accept the healing that Spirit is handing you. So let's take a look at the karmic energy. Spirit, please reveal to me, show me this karmic partner's thoughts towards this masculine. Four of Wands in reverse, okay? So this is broken home, broken family, broken foundation. This is not happiness, okay? This is breaking apart, separation, not reconciling, not seeing eye to eye, not being able to reconcile, not wanting to reconcile. Very Aries energy, wanting a fight. This karmic likes to fight. She might even enjoy arguing, putting people down. Spirit, tell me more about the Four of Wands. Loneliness in reverse. I'm feeling the burn of loneliness, but I'm ashamed to admit that. And this is in reverse, okay? So this karmic, I feel she doesn't love this masculine. She just doesn't want to be alone. And her heart, it feels dark. And her heart, her soul, there's a black hole, a void. And there's nothing there but absolute loneliness and darkness. And so this karmic takes it out on everyone around her. She takes it out on her family as well. A lot of 4 energy here. Now I'm seeing 444. Okay. This is security coming in. Everything seems rocky right now. Everything's unstable right now in all 3 of the situations. But security is going to come in. There will be a new partnership. There will be a brand new beginning. 333. 7373. Spirit's working on it. Spirit is helping to bring this together. Spirit is working on it right now as I'm speaking. Spirit, please reveal to me what are the emotions this karmic really has for this masculine. And you know what? With the Four of Wands in reverse, it's like ever since this masculine has met his twin flame or been with his twin flame, it's like something activated within the darkness of this karmic. And she has been going extra hard on this masculine. She's been insulting him extra, all kinds of stuff, because it's like there's something in that darkness that senses the light of the twin flames. When they have a union, when they do meet, there's something in the karmic that just goes haywire, I feel. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So this is not trying at all. This karmic doesn't try at all whatsoever in this connection. She feels she doesn't need to try. That the masculine needs to do everything. She doesn't need to try, okay? She definitely puts him down for his job, his finances, and she also makes fun of him, puts him down and insults him for the home that he grew up in. Things that he told her about his childhood, she throws it back in his face. She makes fun of him for the car that he had when she met him. And you know what? It just triggered all of those things in this masculine. You know, those superficial items that he takes and tries to cover up insecurities. It triggered all that. Spirit, tell me more about the emotions this karmic has towards this masculine. Love bomb. Will it last? Getting what they want, hot and cold. So yeah, this karmic does not care about what this masculine wants. This karmic doesn't care. All that matters to this karmic is what she wants. And what she wants is to make this masculine feel as empty and dark on the inside as she does. So that she's not feeling so alone. So that she has someone there. Guys, my glass literally just cracked when I said that. I'll move it in a second. But yeah, so she doesn't feel so alone. Yeah, my candle glass just literally cracked. I don't know if you guys heard it. You might have been able to hear it. Spirit, tell me about the actions this karmic is going to take towards this masculine over the next 6 weeks. Okay, we got the sun. All right. All right, so this is being careless, okay? I have to say, with these two cards, this isn't a good card. This is being careless. This is hurting the masculine when he's vulnerable. All right, that's another thing that I'm seeing here. But also at the same time, you know, I feel a very back and forth energy from the karmic. We got moving on. Don't look back. You're not going that way. And oh my gosh, look, another 2 more 2s. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I feel like the masculine's going to bring it up at some point. Or he is going to walk away. We see he's going to be brought to tears if he doesn't bring it up, if he doesn't walk away. But yeah, this karmic just feels like... Another thing is she attacks him because she doesn't want him to leave her. She makes him feel like he cannot possibly get anyone else, that no one else would ever want him. And if they do ever want him, they wouldn't want him for long. They would only want him until they really got to know him, and then they would move on, never to look back the other way. So this karmic is going to keep playing her mind games here. So she doesn't want him to leave. She doesn't want him to move on. And she can feel there's a twin flame. The karmics, when there's a twin flame ignition, the karmics can feel it, okay? They really can. They could feel it in the darkness. They could feel it in that void within themselves. And it triggers jealousy, and it triggers like fits and all kinds of stuff. All right, so let's see what Spirit wants to tell you about this relationship between the masculine and the karmic. Spirit, what would you like to tell whoever's watching about the situation with this karmic and the masculine? Okay, so yeah, the darkness here. So this is, and you know what? I was also going to say, I don't believe they are sexually active. Okay, I have no cards here that would indicate that at all, especially with the 4 of Wands in reverse. They haven't been sleeping together. They haven't been sexually active, especially with this loneliness card here. All right, I think this karmic might try to get something going like over the next 6 weeks, but they're going to be rejected over it. The emotions just aren't going to allow this masculine to succumb to that. And we have sacred union. So this is the sacred union between the feminine and the masculine. Okay, honor and treasure the relationship, for it is truly sacred. And it is really, and you know, the sun, that ignition, really igniting, you know, those triggers in this karmic. So she's going to be losing her mind over the next 6 weeks. She is really going to be going in on this masculine, and when nothing works, I feel that she's going to try to take a more sexual route. But I don't think this masculine views this karmic as sexual anymore because of how mean she is, because of how much she put him down. He doesn't view her in a sexual way anymore. Okay, so that's what I have here. And let's go ahead and get some messages now. To the divine feminine from the divine masculine, heart to heart. What does this masculine want to say? Let's take a look. Spirit, what does this masculine want to say to this feminine? And you know what? Let's get a message of love as well. I haven't pulled those out in a while. I saw them sitting in my box earlier, and I thought I would pull them out. Spirit, one more message to this feminine from the masculine. Okay. So feminine, here's what your masculine wants to say to you, heart to heart. Oh, look at that. Just wait and see. So yeah, it's all in divine timing. Okay. Spirit said that, and now your masculine is confirming that. Okay. And then we have, please don't take what happened personally. I'm sorry. It's not you. It's me. It's always me. I'm so sorry. That's what they're saying. So it's not you. It has nothing to do with you. They have a lot they're trying to work out within themselves. And they're saying, just wait and see. I'm going to show you how much I really feel about you. The attraction you feel is mutual. The love you feel is mutual. There is a strong chemistry that is undeniable for this masculine, and he wants you to know that it is mutual. It does go both ways. Okay. So that's the reading that I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys later. Bye.